Zimbabwe is a country located in the southern part of Africa with a beautiful, hard-working and hospitable population. Born out of a protracted war of liberation, the land of Nehanda is proud of its roots and diverse cultures that have found home, peace and love in the land of milk and honey. One will not have experienced the totality of Zimbabwe without touring the first and oldest high-density suburb of Mbare, founded in 1907. The ghetto, as many call it, is about 115 years old and is the heartbeat of Zimbabwe's agricultural economy and home to the country's largest fruit and vegetable market. As angles fly past the suburb, there is no doubt that its views draws a picture of how the area have been favored by the heavens and have stood the test of time, bearing much of historical significance as a place where many poor natives lived before independence. As one walks through the streets of this overpopulated township, music bangs from corner to corner, with residents living harmoniously despite their different cultural backgrounds and languages. Mbare, for years, has now been home to brothers and sisters from neighboring countries like Mozambique. One of them is Sekuru Francisco Sebastio, who came to Zimbabwe from Mozambique back in 1940.
Ndakauya Nsozwe 1944. Tauya na soka kuva Mozambique. Tayambuka Ruenya, Zambezi, Ruenya. Uya Antoko. Hanu asata kwira ulele. Isitauya ne soka kushiga Mwantoko. Senda musoko Ntoko. Kuti nditole chitupa. Ati uli mwana mdiki autole chitupa ba. Chitikinyani. Chitikinyani mabala niko kunda 1 week ndipa Ntoko. Tichine sana na amabalani. Hakuwanga ndauya nao. Ati mwana mdiki tuda kutapinde basa munomu. Hakuwanga ati no angapinde basa munomu ba. Tauya na endisu ndi mwana wa murizi na mkwashangu nini. Aka sister wangu murumi yake ndi akazisa mipinza munomu.
Who came to Zimbabwe from Mozambique back in the 1940s, and he shares his story of how Mbare has transformed over the years.
Zamatanki, imba zache zamatanki, pazulu mauso. Pana zitofu za kupomba, zangachipisa maningi ya mauso haya, sala nyumba malata. Biki satino, ngati wake imba za mitina. Kumagaba, ichili kumakura, ikachimira makura. Akazi ya amaindia, achifamba na makeni, kudiriza chi magadeni, achitengisira ntaundi, maveji kutengisira mahotera, maindia. Pamakura si magaba ikona, ili makura nguwa hizo, maindia. Madanga ngalipa pa station yangeli ya Malasha. Ya Malasha cheti pa station. Ichi simiswane na mapipe.
Away from the colonial era, the township has since expanded like a pirate ship that has seen many adventures. At one point, hosting legendary reggae icon Bob Marley in the 1980s. And today, it has become a hub of Zim dancehall music, and over the years, producing revolutionary icons in several domains including football, where we had the birth of Dynamo's Football Club back in 1963. This gave birth to icons like the late George Shire, Sunday Marimo, and Moses Chunga, just to mention a few. Despite a wide range of narratives defining the high-density suburb of Mbare, it is also home to one of the national monuments, the Stoddard Hall, built back in 1958, and named after Mr. William Swan Stoddard, who was the deputy superintendent of the then Salisbury. The hall is synonymous with the last accordance of the national heroes, the second last destination for all of them, before they go to the National Heroes Acre. It was at Stoddard Hall on the 20th of July in 1960, where youths are said to have bravely fought back a cordon of Rhodesian police, setting off a new phase of resistance against racist white rule. Today, the hall is a place where young people meet and train in different skills, especially entertainment, biking and gymnastics. These are some of the activities that young people carry out at a quad outside the hall. Mbare is the birthplace of the world hustle, a one-stop shop where one can get almost any tool. There's seemingly everything for everyone who is looking for one of the rare characteristics that makes Mbare tick, offering that vibe that is found nowhere else. One important place is the traditional market, where one can shop for all traditional elements, from jewelry, handmade tools and gadgets, wooden pieces, colorful wall art, to impressive reed mats, snuff, beads, and even musical instruments like the Mbare, which are used when one needs to connect with the spiritual world.
Musika uno wakatanga kuma 1950s. Vanhu vakapinda musika unoyu vaitengesera kwainzi kumarasha, vana amai vedu, ini ndiri mwana. Vari kumarasha ikoko, nguva yehurumende yedu yaSmith yakazoti aiwa, muri kutsva nezuva, muri kunaiwa nemvura, bvisai makoroni. Kana mabvisa makoroni tokubatsirai, tokuwedzerai imwe mari, kuitira kuti tikuvakirei musika wamusinganaiwa, musingatsve nezuva. Saka vakazovaka musika unoyu. Vavaka musika unoyu waipuhwa vanhu vemuMbare chete, vane michato ndo vaipuhwa, vane dzimba muno. Saka musika unoyu waive wemuMbare chete. Wakanga wakuchitengeswa mavegetables, ndo matangira awo. Mavegetables zveculture zvakatozoya mumashure kuma80s. Vakuona kuti musika vanhu vari kutambura kushaya tsvimbo, kushaya fodya, kushaya hari, kushaya basket. Ndomba vangozoti chiitai 1 chinhu patable.
What can you miss in Mbare? It probably doesn't exist. Above all, the fun-loving people make the trip great and exciting as they let love take the lead.